Yang ketiga.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. That's a lovely, neat pass. El Jabari. Van Nistelrooy showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Cristiano Ronaldo. Guerrero. Cannavaro calmly anticipates.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking...
And the finish! It's in! Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Passing nice and neat. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's quick to snatch. And Messi! And that's caused a worry or two.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
El Jabari.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cartagena deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. That looks a good ball through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Costa Curta clears.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Wilshere. Gently done. Oh, can he get onto this? And smartly reclaimed.
There will be 1 minute added time.
El Jabari. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, that's well spotted. Wilshere. Van Nistelrooy. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a key interception. Quality ball. No, that's been intercepted.
Attendance for this match was 70,000.
And the pass is intercepted. Goalkeeper's ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Cartagena looking to pass their way through. El Jabari! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 16.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Works it forward. That is good alertness. Cristiano Ronaldo looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and as their most significant attacker, he isn't about to receive any generous invitations.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. That's going to go a long way. And it's Wilshere. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Wilshere.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Substitution on the field. Number 33.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that.
Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
And he's there to clear it.
Indicated.
Cleared away. 2 minutes to be added on. And time is up. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutral. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. And Messi! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 30, Lionel Messi.
It is a super start. So far, so very good.
Lionel Messi.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Matija Nastasic promptly onto that, and that is that. That is ended up in no man's land. So just one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. He's had a hit! There's the shot! They've done it! They have come roaring back!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
With a predatory goal.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Leganes grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
Rosier. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Almost half an hour in now. And here's Messi. And here's Van Nistelrooy! Sticks it away! And again they hit the front. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And no, that was never going to make it. Well, that has not gone well. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Couldn't squeeze it through. And he can clear it away. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That is a great pick out. And Van Nistelrooy! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he's had it nicked away. Beckham. Rosier. And there's the end of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Oh, what a mistake! He has found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Just eases him off the ball. Nicely weighted ball, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And we have our very first corner. That's going to go a long way. Leganes are looking to go forward now. Not the most accurate pass. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy!
The attendance for this match.
Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
1,550.
This is their second corner of the game. Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Chouameni. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 21,
Defending of the desperate variety. So, third corner of the game.
Wilshere. Number 23, Beckham. Coming on the field, number 26, Davids. Number 22, De Bruyne. Number 9, Erling Haaland.
The Gunners
Number
have the
13,
chance to go the other way.
Pedri. Number 18, Neymar. Substitution
The
in
Gunners
progress.
choosing to make the first change. Cannavaro. Rosier. Gets into some space. It's out for a goal kick.
Substitution.
Leganes making another change here. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, that's well spotted.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's De Bruyne. Matija Nastasic cuts out the pass. Gently done. There will be a throw-in.
Substitutions taking place.
That's a decent clearance. Haaland. Haaland is fouled. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Neymar! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Stood up well to him there. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great ball if he can get there. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now he's off and running. Taken back almost at once. Now that looks a decent ball. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Nastasic. Oh, that looks a good ball through. That's that, the end. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Look at this. And Beckham! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Scorer after 6 minutes is number 23, David Beckham.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Forwards and with intent. Dinks one through. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Good spot, he's seen the run. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's found a way through. He rises!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And there's green grass ahead of him. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Wan-Bissaka. Beckham looking understandably energised after his goal. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's looking to set free a runner. That's good play. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Wilshere. And here's Messi. Van Nistelrooy shot a goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Van Nistelrooy is offering a wry smile there.
Beckham goes short. And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. So your views on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Chouameni. Beckham. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's going to go a long way. And it's Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That looks a good ball through. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Goes looking wide. He's getting hounded, really hounded. Wan-Bissaka wins the duel this time. Cristiano Ronaldo to Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Beckham. Cannavaro. And Wan-Bissaka. Cannavaro. Here's Chouameni. Into the last quarter of an hour. Shapes to shoot!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. And he welcomes it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's been won straight back. And it's lofted through. He gets big! They want to be quick to recover this. And he's heaved it away. And the finish! He's scored! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And time is up. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Cristiano Ronaldo claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So thank you very much. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, we're on the way. Well read, nice interception. Baresi calmly anticipates. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Threads one in. Van Nistelrooy, pressing high and with purpose.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vitor Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, they judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'd be happy playing with him behind me. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cannavaro producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Costa Curta cuts it out. Van Nistelrooy. No, that's been intercepted. Guti. And it's Messi. Now it's Berbatov. Wan-Bissaka gets it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. He's had a shot! Oh, he's been... and again! In he goes again! Goal! Manchester United! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
He won't be happy with that one.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Has a look and plays it forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he's in a chance! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And he's gone looking for safety. Half-time getting close now. Davids. Now it's Berbatov. And here's Messi. And he's felt... And Messi! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
There's the whistle for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. How would you review the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. So we're into the second 45. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. That'll be a throw. Manchester United applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and it are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Oh, what has happened here? And he's got the beating of his man. And the shot! He has done it! The comeback is complete. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Guti. Berbatov. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Baresi. And he's intervened well there. Fiddles it through. Great hit! And he's there to belt it away.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Cannavaro. Number 4, Franz Beckenbauer.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that.
Number 7.
He's got away.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 19, Wilshere.
Costa Curta gets it away.
Number 2, Van Dijk. Number 14.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Number 26.
That is good alertness. Oh, easy pickings there.
Number 13.
Cafu.
That's good play from him.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Hernes. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Great position here. Chance for the header! That is outstanding from Van Nistelrooy, and that has raised the roof!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Beckham. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Van Nistelrooy picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Travel information is currently being...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. Rudiger with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. And the finish! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
So, a breakthrough already. And the shot's a great chance! So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Wilshere. Wilshere showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And reclaimed it in a trice. Wilshere with the clearance. Neuer. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Belts one. He's scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Chouameni. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Messi. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he thumps it clear. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shapes to shoot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
A case now of complete control. He's got space in the area. He's had a shot. It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
There will be 3
As
minutes
if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter,
And it's half-time here. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Here we go again then. Messi. And he stands tall, impenetrable.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Haaland. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he is going into that little black book. Now it's Haaland. Time and again they are repelled. And that has been clubbed away. And he was quick to react. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Wilshere. And it's Beckham. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Messi.
The attendance for this
Cannavaro.
match was 70,987.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Beckenbauer, who does have an assist to his name. Alexander-Arnold with the foul. Back into the middle. Look at the space here, and Messi! And another try! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
It's become a case of men against boys. Pressing high and with purpose. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Rudiger. Van Dijk. And Alexander-Arnold. Shot could be on. And he's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Wan-Bissaka kept his eye on it, and he's there. Played with finesse. And it's been given away. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. Peter, the keeper knows that even if his wall is perfect, it doesn't serve as any guarantee here.
Ronaldo is standing over this one. Cristiano Ronaldo! Beckham to take it as usual. Messi! And the ball's come loose here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There could be trouble here. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Van Nistelrooy unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well read, nice interception. Musiala. Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Now, oh, he's been caught on it here. Can he put it away? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Beckham! He's put his foot right through that one. Rodri. Tries a shot! Sticks it away! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And we're done. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered through.